Hello, my name is Eva Sun and I'm currently in grade 10. Thank you for considering my application for the Model UN Executive Team from 2025 to 2026. I will now be answering the questions. Question 1. This year, I believe that our biggest accomplishments were building a welcoming environment, allowing members to discover their true voice, as well as achieving outstanding awards at conferences. At the start of the year, I was extremely afraid of speaking in front of others. I was always scared of judgment and I didn't want to make a fool out of myself. However, the welcoming MUN community at our school really helped me discover my strengths. The members in the club were always so supportive of me and allowed me to be a better version of myself. Slowly, I realized that public speaking wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, and I enjoyed working with other delegates to reach a solution. I managed to pass this kindness forward in the club, always welcoming our club members with an enthusiastic side. I contributed to building a welcoming environment by encouraging my peers and to appear approachable to others. As for awards, I contributed to our community by taking home a Most Improved award at my first conference. I'm extremely proud of myself and I know for a fact that I wouldn't have gotten it if it weren't for the practice I got during meetings and the constant encouragement from club members. Question 2. I demonstrated our club's philosophy of being welcoming, inclusive, and educational both at the school and at conferences hosted by other schools. During weekly meetings when we have mock committees, I try to work with different members for working papers, making sure that nobody gets left out. I enjoy working with different people because the ideas that our club's members have are all so different and insightful. By listening to their thoughts, I'm also becoming a better delegate myself. At the WCHSMUN committee, I made sure that all delegates were welcome at our school, ensuring that they felt inclusive in our community. I was willing to help the delegates whenever they needed help, ensuring that they knew where their room was, and I tried my best to answer any questions they had. I wanted to represent the hospitality Western had towards other students, and I wanted to leave a good impression of our school. During conferences at other schools, I would try my best to work together with other delegates and demonstrate the diplomacy Western students have. I would deliver insightful speeches, trying my best to show the knowledge I have. With this mindset, I was able to make many good friends from MUN, both from our school and from other schools. Question 3. One area that I felt that fell short was the lack of practice for different types of committees. Our club had various types of mock committees all through the season, mostly focused on GA. I think that it would be beneficial for practice in committees such as essay and crisis. Crisis backrooming is a relatively complicated topic, and I think that it would be beneficial for delegates if we could provide practice in crisis more. Specifically, I think that we should teach new delegates how to write a good crisis arc and how to produce good private directives. I think that a main reason why delegates tend to choose GA and essay over crisis is due to the backrooming, which is more scary for new delegates. However, with practice, delegates will be able to excel in backroom as well. To improve this, I suggest that we can hold mini lessons during weekly meetings starting in the second semester to get delegates comfortable with the crisis committee. That way, new members will still get a chance to try crisis out in conferences before the season ends. In my opinion, I think that crisis is an extremely fun committee to be in, and I would encourage new members to give it a try as well. Question 4. I bring strong skills in organization and planning. This year, I was honored to be able to be a rapporteur at the WCHSMUN Cyberpunk Committee, where I discovered that I was able to produce well-organized and insightful notes in a short period of time. Organization is a strong strength of mine as I am able to put together loose information and create a finished project. Additionally, I'm good at planning and looking ahead of my agenda. I believe that I can bring these strengths to the team, creating an organized and well-planned MUN community at our school. With these strengths, I think that I would be able to organize weekly meetings as well as conferences well. I can write a detailed and organized background guide for our future conferences that we hold. Additionally, I can plan ahead for our team, giving a detailed plan of what activities we can do at weekly meetings. My skills will definitely be utilized in an organizational aspect, and I think that I would be a great organizer and planner for our team. Question 5A. If I ran into a student that was previously engaged in MUN but dropped midway after attending SWISH-MUN, I would first take a look at the club they've joined and compare it to MUN to guess the reason for quitting. For example, if the student joined a new club where they have friends in, the reasons for quitting may be that they feel lonely and excluded at MUN. If it was for this particular reason, I would see if I had any social media contact with the student. I will try to avoid going up to them in person because I don't want to make them feel pressured and I don't want them to feel like I'm interrogating them. Also, it's really awkward. The online message will be worded in a welcoming fashion with emojis, ensuring that the student knows my kind intentions of hoping that they continue in MUN. I would be sure to let the student know that they are more than welcome in our community, and every one of us encourages them to continue in their MUN career. Question 5B. If a non-exec member has been ghosting me, I will try to find them in person and check in with what's going on. If they demonstrate signs of not being interested anymore or that they were too busy with school, I will kindly remind them to let me know in advance and not ghost me. I will then respect their decision of not participating in hosting of the conference and reach out to my peers for help. I will try to see which other members are interested in hosting the crisis committee and prioritize the committee's success first. I'm very flexible and I'm able to adapt to situations and develop a new plan. In this scenario, I believe that the success of the committee is more important than waiting indefinitely for a response. Question 6. Even if I am not selected as an exec, I will continue to be an active member of the club. I will continue with being kind with others, making sure that everyone is included. And I will make sure to keep an educational MUN environment. I will still take part in the 2026 WCHSMUN, helping execs out and planning our conference. I am more than happy to give my strengths to the Model UN community, whether it is as a regular member or an executive member. I believe that my leadership is not only shown through an exec title, but through my support and help for our club. Thank you for considering my application. I'm excited to help the Model UN community at our school grow and improve over years of time. Thank you.